Alright, welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, everybody. It's Rod with POW Group. Going to jump into another tutorial video of Gold Ink. This will be the second tutorial and basically going to go over everything that I've learned so far. I'm getting some questions still about it. I posted the original tutorial. There will be a playlist as well that you can find that on my channel now, so you can just go to Gold Ink and SST token playlist and you can see all of the Gold Ink videos. But you can see here, this is my progress so far in the game. This is my base. It's been upgraded significantly. I'm currently at level 19 and I've got a net worth of just over 27 billion. Also, we just created the POW Army Alliance, so if you haven't already joined that, we have a few members already. It's pretty sweet. You can send each other, you can assist, you can send cash, fuel. I've sent members cash and fuel. I'm helping them. You can give them resources. You can go to the store. I've already done this for a few members as well. You can essentially buy everybody like workers. So I'll do that here now. I just bought it for everyone. And then you can even message members. Really cool. You can promote members, demote members, and you can do different challenges and also rewards. Make sure if you're in the alliance as well to go over to the rewards tab. You can claim a bunch of stuff and you can get different items and cash bonuses, fuel, etc. So we'll go over, like I said, just some of the new stuff that I've learned. One thing I did learn, if you go to the barracks, click on barracks, and I want to explain this a little bit here. So you can see here there's specialized unit. You can increase that. There's attacker, and then there's defender, and then you would just click hire and you can hire those soldiers. You can see on the left you've got your different military. Currently I have a max of 225,000. You have your special forces and you have your vehicles. So I have 17 out of 17 special forces and 66 out of 66 vehicles. And you can hire more special forces. You can just click the hire button there, or you can go and buy more vehicles over in the weapon depot, which I'll show that in a moment. But essentially these special unit and attackers and defenders, those are just adding to your army. But let's say you get attacked by another player in the game, or you do the airdrops over in the region and you collect some of those crates. If you attack that with these attackers or specialist unit or defenders, you don't want to do that, because once you use them, they're gone. So you like, they don't come back to your army. Whereas the special forces, you can upgrade these and you can customize them. Like you can add weapons just like this. You can add ammo. You can add different types of armor as well, and you can upgrade them. So you can go upgrade from, I think the max is level 30. Yeah, it's level 30, and you can customize them as well. Eventually there'll be different skins in the game, but what happens is you can upgrade your vehicles as well. And when you upgrade these, they get stronger, more HP, defense points, health points. And then when you're done using them, the special forces return to your base. So that's the difference there. That was a big thing that I learned that really helped me. And I'm just under 11,000 gold, so 10,716 gold. And the way it's going to work is eventually, once SST token goes live, it's still in the pre-sales. There'll be links for this in the description and in the comment section below. Essentially, you'll be able to convert your gold in the game for real SST tokens. So it's essentially real money, right? It's a play-to-earn game. So that is the expectation there. Again, if you go here, if you're wondering how to get oil, you can get oil through the crates in the region and the airdrops. You can get it through different challenges as well. If you go here and click on challenges, you can see here you can claim, if you mine 400 gold, there's some like collect 25 crates, etc. But you can claim it and get bonus, money or fuel, oil. And then there's achievements as well. So as you do things in the game, you can claim these different achievement awards. So make sure to do that. That's pretty much it. There's leaderboards. If we go back here, a couple of things that I want to share with you is if you just go to inventory, click on shop, you can buy oil there. Also, I've seen some people that were buying workers with gold. If you mine gold in the game, I don't recommend buying these workers with gold. I would just stack your gold, and yeah, you want to stack that, because it's going to be, you're going to be able to convert it for SST, which is a crypto token, which can earn you real money, right? But yeah, you can shop and buy all different types of things here for your mines, for your claims, Those are the same thing. A claim is just a mine. But you can buy oil here and then go to the refinery and refine the oil to get you fuel. You need to give your claims, your mines, fuel so that the machines can run. So you see here you have an oil cap, fuel cap, refine speed. If you go over here to the office, you'll see that I have currently 11 out of 11 claims. And safe storage is, that just means if you were attacked in the game or you basically have to start over, but you get to start with whatever that safe storage is. So when you first start the game, I think you start with about $15 million in the game. Whereas now, if I got attacked and had to start over, essentially, because that's the way the game works, right? You don't even have to mine. If there's so many ways to do it, right? You could be a POW pirate or just a pirate in the game and go attack everybody and build up your army. And I just spent over $1 billion cash in the game to upgrade my army. And you can attack other players. If you win, you essentially get their resources and their gold, right? So the safe storage is what you would start over with. So you don't completely start fresh. You would have that, like I would have over $1 billion to start again, right? But you can put different claim like base protections, claim protections. So you can see here in inventory, if you go to base claim protection, you see there's a ton of base protection, claim protection, so you can't get attacked while those are on. Yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of everything else. This is your transportation depot, so it sends stuff to, like you can haul stuff to the trade center, sell resources. I explained that in the last video, but that's pretty much it, I think, in terms of that. Like I said, you can go to the weapon depot, you can get different guns, and some of those take resources. Initially, it takes a while to accumulate like copper and silver and whatnot, titanium, but eventually you just start mining a crap ton of it. So it's not a big deal. Like I said, you can buy vehicles, different types of helicopters, aviation vehicles, etc. So I'll just play the game a little bit here as well, and you can kind of get an idea. And you can also watch ads. There's none available at the moment. You can get bonuses that way. But here's your claims. I want to mention this. So you need to make sure there's a few things that you need to do to make sure that the mine is going to operate. You need to have oil. So again, fuel. And again, you can do that by getting oil and then refining it. You want to make sure everything has fuel. You want to get your claim protection, which is there. You just click on that shield. There's a little door button there next to inventory as well. You can close the claim that way. So there's been some people that would move their base to a different region to be in my region. I'm currently in District 101, Region 4, Zone 40. And some people were moving and they didn't know what happened to their claims. So you just have to peg a new one. Essentially just means to create a new mine. And you're going to send out your team, which would be your exploration depot team. And then you'll send those out and they'll send you a report, and then you can create a new claim or a new mine. And it depends like where on the map that you select. You're gonna have different resources, so you want to kind of read the report, see if it's worth it. And then also it says how many mining spots. You could have like 6 or 8 or 10 of them. Obviously the more mining spots the better, but you're going to need excavators for it, dump trucks, and a wash plant for every single claim and mine. And each mining spot in the mine needs its own dump truck and excavator. So those are a different few things that you can take advantage of. And remember, again, you need dump trucks, you need excavators, you need a wash plant, and you need fuel. And then you can see here the workers. You can add workers as well. And essentially, if you're going to be off of the game, like if you're not going to be looking at the game for a while, you can put up base protection like for like a week. Let's say you're going on vacation for a week. Protect your claim and your base for 168 hours, 48 hours, 24 hours, and then add a worker for 7 days on your mine, and then it'll just keep going. And then you have to actually click on the mine. So if we do that and we go to the claim here and the mine, so you can see each one has its own. It has its own dump truck and its own excavator. But essentially you have to go here and you have to click clean out, and then you can speed that up with different items in the game. For example, you can just go here and speed that up, and we'll see what we mine here. But I will speed that up. So you can see here it has 0 out of 516,046. So what it does is it takes the dirt from the ground, and then they transport it to the wash plant, and then it basically, depending on the level of the wash plant, you can upgrade it. You can get different ones. You can also upgrade them. So you would just go here to inventory, you would click on wash plant, and you can see upgrade, for example, and I will do that just to show you. And then what you would do is just keep cleaning it out, and it only filters through so much dirt based on the level that it's at, etc. Right? So eventually you're going to run out of dirt, and then you can just keep clicking clean out, and then that will bring that down, and you'll be able to collect the resources from it. Getting a bunch of messages from my Airbnb cleaners here as I'm playing the game, but as you can see, we pretty much tapped it out. Yes, you can see here we hit bedrock. So I'll show you another claim here in just a moment, but you can see here when you hit bedrock, you see that white little rock there at the bottom. That basically means there's no more dirt left. So eventually you're going to have to close your claims once these are all done, because you see they're not working anymore. But don't close it right away. Look at your machine here, your wash plant, and you can see there's still 515,000-ish dirt in there. So once you clean all that out, then you can close the claim and then repeg a new one. And I have 11 claims at the moment. So you can see here there's a whole different slew of them here. And again, just checking, make sure they all have oil, which they do. And you can add workers later on when you're not on the app. But we'll go over here to a different claim. So here you go. You can see they're still digging. There's still dirt there. And you can see 1.1 yard, and it shows how much dirt is left as well. It says 107,023 dirt left in that mine spot. And like I said, sometimes there's 8, sometimes there's 6, sometimes there's 10. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. We'll go over to region, and we'll take a look at this. So this is where you can go. You can move your base, you can teleport. Like I said, you can go here, base claim protections, you can do teleports, you can move regions. You can teleport your base all around the map in that region and in that zone. There's also a UFO here, crash site. I'm not going to attack it because you can do different surveillance. Like if you click on it and hit surveillance, you will lose your base protection though if you do surveillance. And essentially what that is it's going to tell you how strong it is. So they're going to have like attackers, right, and defenders there. They're in like the millions of HP, so you don't want to attack that right away, or you might get wrecked. But you can see this is my base here. I did move it so that I would be in a little bit more in the middle. So you can see there's other POW members on the. So here you have eCoop. So you can see POW eCoop. That's one of our alliance members. And then if you scroll down, this is where I used to be, and you can see I have a ton of my mines here. But you can see POW Jamlosi, and then you also have there's a Carlito, another member. He moved a little bit closer. There he is there, POW Carlito. So it's pretty cool. You can see your friends on the game, and I have tons of friends that aren't even like fans of crypto that are playing this game, and they find it super fun. So for example, silver, you can see here there's only 9 minutes left though, so I might not get there in time. You can see you can go here and you can select your vehicles or your men, and again, you don't want to be using specialist unit, you don't want to be using attacker or defender, because once you use them they don't come back, whereas if you use these special forces, they'll actually go there and then come back. So you can see here it's about 6 minutes and 42 seconds for it to get there. It will make it in time. So that is how that works. And again, you can just go through the map and go and collect different crates. The more army you have, the more you'll be able to collect simultaneously. And you get money and oil and things like that for like a perk for getting that crate. So as you can see, there's a few different ones here. We'll just click on a few of these. And there's gold, obviously silver here, there's bronze, uncommon, common. So gold being the best one. You want to get as many of the gold ones as possible. And then like I said, you can do different challenges. You can collect different ones there. And then, like I said, you can just send it all out. So I won't do too many more, but here's a gold one here. Once your army gets there, essentially you'll just see another new timer start, and then once that's done, you'll collect the crate. And it depends, like you have to be, you have to win the battle as well. So you'll get these messages. Here's what happens when you win a gold. So you can see here, money 18 million, some fuel, you got a worker. Here's your battle reports. You can see here, airdrop. It had HP of 1500 and I had 121,000. So obviously I was gonna win there. And then here's the report of that mine that I just ran. and you can see you can collect different resources. Let's see if there was any gold in here. Like I said, it takes a while to start mining the resources, but once you get in the game, once you get pretty far on in the game, it doesn't take very long at all, and you can mine a ton of gold. See if I can find one that had gold in it. I think there was one in C6 not too long ago. Yes. So again, different claims, you'll get different gold. Yeah, it's been a while since I got any, but I've got over 10,000 gold. One time I had like 3,000, and I hit the jackpot on one. I actually like doubled my gold. But yeah, I'm not seeing any here. It's been a while since I had any. There's got to be one coming up here soon. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I want to show you what it looked like too whenever you bring it up. Yeah, that one was a huge amount of everything, but no gold in that one. There we go. Finally, C10. So you just hit weigh in, and then it'll show you how much gold. So yeah, that one was a big one. So I got almost 1,000 gold just on that one clean out. And that's your different messages. You can also message the region or the alliance. You got watching the stupid ads. I didn't know you. I don't see any. I actually didn't see any. I'm just gonna put that in there. Didn't see any available. And then you can see it'll send it out to the alliance. Yeah, I haven't seen any ads available. But yeah, you get different message reports. You get, so attack aborted. You'll get different challenges. So if you collect a challenge, if you complete it, it'll share it there. You can see here I shared resources to an alliance, and then different rewards. You can send messages to people on your team. Surveillance reports. Transportation reports. So if you send something to the trade center, you can see how much you got. So I got 73 million on that one. 85 million, 376 million, etc. And your battle report. So I think that's pretty much it. If you want to go on the map and you just hit test again, and then you'll send your exploration team there, and you can see if it's worth pegging and creating a new. Pegging just means that you're like creating a new mine essentially. You can see here you can move your base as well. And I think that's pretty much it for the moment. You can see here the trade center. You just click on that, you hit trade, and then you can just sell your resources, which I guess I may as well do while we're here. And like I said, you can keep some of those resources for different ammo, guns, and armor. So you can see this one's going to cash in around 180 million, and you can send the helicopter. It'll be faster. I think it's only like 20 minutes, depending on how far away you are from the trade center on the map. This one doesn't take any fuel. That one takes 9,000 fuel. And again, the more you upgrade, the less fuel it takes. But this one's 72 seconds a sell. So if you hit confirm, this will be free. It says an hour and 33 minutes to get to the trade center from your base. But you can go to your team there, and you can like speed it up, right? So that it gets there quicker. You can see it's just further along. You can speed it up again if you want. And you can see here we're traversing the UFO crash site and PAL Alliance member Carlito. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I got everything at the moment. Going to end it there. If anybody does have any questions, if you have any ideas for another video, if you'd like me to do another video on something else, please let me know. If you have any questions, please let me know. If I don't have the answer, I'll get it for you, and reach out to the Sapphire Studios team. All right, it's Rod with POW Group. Thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial number 2. And as I learn more in the game, I'll continue to do these tutorial videos. And like I said, if you have an idea or questions, let me know, and I'll consider making a video for that. All right, have a great night. See you on the next video.